Hey guys, what is up? It is Dave here, and this is kind of a new thing I'm trying out. I plan on doing this at least once a week, and to those of you who have seen my live streams, you're kind of used to hearing me talk like this, and those of you who haven't, then you're probably not used to this, but I kind of want to do this thing. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm thinking just, casual Fridays or something like that, where I just kind of sit here and I talk about all the shit that I am doing on my accounts or things that I want to do, etc., etc. Maybe it'll evolve into real life issues, I'm not really sure. It's kind of just like a vlog for me, because I ramble a lot, and that's one of the things I'm going to talk about in this. So topics that I wanted to go through this week were here. Let me scroll down over here. I got a little thing next to me here. And yes, by the way, this is going to be a video of just me talking, so you don't have to watch. I'm just going to be doing cave horrors, so it's really not going to be like woefully entertaining. So if something to just do and something to listen to, because it's a vlog, you don't really watch vlogs. But so yeah, there's a couple things I want to go over. Why I play with private off, things regarding YouTube like comments and all that. Why I don't stream as much, why I ramble, and possible new accounts that I want to make. So I'm going to start with why I play with private off. For me, I don't know, in case you guys weren't aware of this, I'm pretty sure I've said it several times before, but I'm a pretty introverted person, and most of the time I just kind of like doing things on my own. And that's not to say that I don't like to get involved with my clan. And oh, hey, that's nice. That was nice, 90 range right there. But that's not to say that I don't like to get involved with my clan or anything. But it's just kind of the way I am and the lifestyle I've went through. It just kind of has made me into a very introverted person. It's just my personality. So that's kind of why I play with private off a lot. Plus, when I play, it's usually to like de-stress from school. So most of the time, I don't want to talk to people. And yeah, I turn on when I'm streaming and things like that. But for the most part, when I'm not streaming, I tend to just leave it off because it's just kind of frustrating to have to sit here while I'm just trying to relax and watch videos and things like that. That I just get all these people PMing me. And it's not to say I don't like the people who PM me. Like, if I have you added on my friends list, there's a reason that I have you added on my friends list. But I just play with private off because it's just easier for me. So, and that's not to say if you see my private go on, especially if you know I don't have you added, then that usually means that I'm streaming. Just to throw that out there. Or I'm buying something. So if you PM me and I don't respond, check if I'm live streaming, and if I'm not, it probably means I'm buying something or about to live stream. But I do apologize for people who do PM me and I don't respond. Not that it's really that big of a group of people. I mean, I only have 900 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you very much, guys, for all the support, which kind of allows me to branch off into my next topic of why I ask for comments, likes, and subs and followers and all that. I feel like the followers and the subs are relatively obvious. Obviously, followers is, what it is on Twitch, but which, by the way, if you guys aren't follows me on Twitch, feel free to go over and check that out. But yeah, those are kind of obvious. It really just helps you see your channel grow and things like that. Like if you see like, okay, hey, getting a sub today. For me, that's really exciting. And I know it doesn't seem like it to a lot of people, but that's actually really exciting for me. I'm going to do this clue after this inventory because I kind of want to just keep talking and I'll get distracted if I start doing it. But yeah, for me, it's a really big thing just to see that people are actually enjoying my content enough to leave a sub or leave a follow no matter what I'm doing. And generally when I'm streaming, I try to do things that are more entertaining, like PKing and things like that. But I do want to start doing things like this when I stream. Not the rambling, but I mean the like doing this challenge, which by the way, I'm more than halfway done of those 28k cannonballs now. I don't plan on buying 12k more because this is taking so long. But yeah, like these are things that I would actually really enjoy just doing while I'm streaming, having people who just want to be there for the casual environment and just, check in on what I'm doing every now and then, but not just like sit there and get like pissed off that I'm not PKing or staking or something like that. But it's kind of annoying when people like I get less viewers based on what I'm doing, which obviously that's how Twitch works. I understand, but it's just kind of frustrating. I wish people would be more appreciative of like the amount of effort and time people put into content like this. Like I see a lot of PVM streamers who just don't get enough credit, even though they're doing some amazing things. But backing off from that, before I break off on a different tangent, when it comes to things like likes on a video, that really obviously tells me, plain and simple, if you guys like the video that I made or not. And one thing I want to say, if you guys dislike a video, that's fine. I have nothing against people disliking a video, but please leave a comment that tells me what you didn't like specifically about the video so I can try and change the structure or try not to do that in the next time, like if I make a similar video. Or like, for example, on my Porta Godsword series, on the most recent episode, I'm guessing the reason you guys probably didn't like it very much was because I was rambling, according to some people. But at the same time, I wouldn't consider it rambling. I'm trying to explain things for people who don't understand what's going on, like the change in death mechanics and things like that, for the people who watch my videos who either no longer play RuneScape or don't play RuneScape 07, or maybe just didn't know about the death mechanics. I try to explain all that because I'm sure some people don't, they just plain and simple don't know about it. And that's fine. I mean, obviously, you know, not everyone knows everything about the game. I only know about it because my client told me about it, so I decided to go try it out. But I know some people don't like to hear me talk, which if you're this far in the video, you're probably not one of those people. Generally speaking, people who are going to be listening to this video are going to be the ones who, like, you know, want to hear the whole Casual Fridays kind of rambling talk sort of deal. Which, by the way, I know I'm one of these people. Like, I've seen, you know, some of Bodhi's, like, 1 hour videos where he just sits there talking and things like that. So, you know, I enjoy things like that. Just for me personally, it's nice to hear something and have a little, like, something, like a video moving to the side of my screen while I'm playing old school. So I don't think most people are like that, but it's just me. So I decided it'd be something nice to do. Plus, it's kind of like an easy way to do update videos for, you know, the series on my main, since I can't really do that. But yeah, so that's kind of why I asked for comments. If, like, even if you guys didn't dislike the video, just, like, if you liked something about the video, just tell me. It really helps me structure my content based on what you guys like. And obviously, if you guys like the videos more, I can get more people who would probably like a similarly structured video, and grow my channel, which, as I mentioned before, is a big goal for me. Ever since I've been, you know, really young, it's always been kind of a cool idea. I was like, you know what, video games have been a big part of my life, so I'd always be, you know, a thought in the back of my head, like, how cool would it be to, like, make it big? How cool would it be to actually make money doing this, etc., etc., which obviously is a pretty big dream. I don't ever see it happening, but that'd be really cool, obviously. It's just something that every YouTuber, you know, when you first start off, you just kind of think, how awesome would it be for that to happen? But you make videos just because you enjoy it, and that's why I do it. I mean, like, everyone starts from somewhere. I started with 1 subscriber, 0 subscribers at one point, and slowly worked my way up. So, you know, that's a thing. But yeah, okay, and then moving into why people ask for likes and dislikes, that one is also just relatively obvious. Like, it helps get your channel known, actually, as well, because the more activity you have in your video, the more likely it is to show up when people search the things that are, like, related to the tags. But also, it just lets me know as a video maker, like, if you guys actually like the type of content I'm putting out or not. Same, like I said, that's kind of why the whole, like, dislike, comment thing. I like knowing if you guys actually are enjoying the content, or if I should try and do something differently, or what you guys want. Just tell me, you know, tell me in the comments, and I'll try to listen to you guys. I mean, obviously, I'm not just going to completely change my gameplay based on what you guys tell me. If you're like, oh, Dave, I want you to go make a hardcore Ironman and get 99 construction, like, I'm not going to be like, okay, yeah, let's go. Because I don't want to be like a sellout, but I do things I want to do, but I'm trying to at least structure things so you guys will enjoy it. Okay, which kind of brings me to my next topic of why I'm more interested in focusing on YouTube than I am about streaming right now. As you guys know, I'm a student. You know, I'm still in high school. I'm 18. I'm a senior in high school. Got accepted into college, going to CSU. For anyone who cares, yes, I do live near CSU. I've told you guys before I live near Cleveland. And yeah, that's where I plan on going for college. I'm going to major in civil engineering, so that's pretty cool. Yay me. I got a big scholarship there too as well. But that's kind of why I don't stream as much. I'm focused pretty heavily on school right now because, you know, I'm not exactly rich. I'm not rich at all, actually, by any sense. Money's actually pretty tight where I live right now. And but at the same time, there's nowhere for me to work around where I live because it's a small town, but there's too many teenagers to the population of, like, actual jobs that there would be. So in order for me to get a job, I'd have to get a car. In order to get a car, I need money, which is kind of this big loop of I can't get money unless I have a job. So yeah, that doesn't really work for me. But that's breaking off into a different tangent. But yeah, so why I don't stream as much is basically because I'm focusing more on real life, because obviously real life comes first, unless I could make something like this into a job, which is definitely, like, an amazing thing to think about. It'll never happen, but it's an amazing thing to think about. But yeah, so that's kind of why I don't stream as much. Just focus on reality, blah, 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 blah. I've said that like 12 times, but this video is allowed to have rambling in it. That's what the video is all about. So blah, 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 and etc., etc. And speaking of rambling, I want to know if you guys, like, are legitimately bothered by the fact that I do that, because that's just part of my personality. Since I am so used to live streaming, I do just kind of talk. And most of the time, I personally don't see anything wrong with it, because I can go back and watch my videos back and be like, oh, okay, that wasn't that bad, or blah, 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 like, okay, this was okay. But if it, like, legitimately bothers you guys, I guess you wouldn't be 10 minutes into a video like this if it did legitimately bother you. But, you know, just just tell me. Oh yeah, someone said something in my clan. The imbued rings got changed today, like the way imbueds look. I kind of like it. I guess he does not like it, but eh. All right, and this is one of the main things I wanted to talk about. There's actually two like really big topics I wanted to get to. One of them is, goals for me, just kind of like the direction of my channel. Obviously, I'm still gonna I'm not quitting RuneScape by any means, but you guys know I made my Zerk, and I made it relatively recently, and I'm already kind of bored with it, just because I don't know. I guess I just like making accounts, but yeah, I'm kind of bored of it, and I've kind of been wanting to get the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 for my PS3, and I think it'd be really fun to just do some Let's Plays of that. But the problem is I don't have an HD PVR, so and I don't have any kind of recording software for my PS3, and all of them cost about $150. So if I can save up enough money, it would be really nice for me to be able to do that. Like, I would really like to be able to do that, but obviously that's more of a long-term goal. But yeah, that's kind of the direction I want to go on my channel. I don't want to just continue only playing RuneScape, so if you guys do see other things uploaded to my channel, then don't freak out. I mean, I'm just trying to, test games I like and things like that. Like, I've been thinking about getting back into World of Warcraft as well. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to understand it and things like that, and that's fine. If you don't understand it and you don't want to watch the video, plain and simple, don't click it. And that's the way I look at that. Just don't click it if you don't like it. Because that's always been kind of a worry of mine. Whenever I post things that are different games, people tend to get aggravated, and it happens not just on my channel, it's just on RuneScape channels in general. When you don't post something that's RuneScape related, people get aggravated. And that's not to say that, like, these people stop posting RuneScape content. If that happens, I understand. If they, like, completely quit RuneScape, then yes, unsubscribe to them if you don't want to watch their other videos. But for someone like me, where it's like, you guys know I'm not going to be quitting, if you see a video that's not something you like, don't just go and spam dislike it and things like that. Just don't watch it. I mean, it's as simple as that. I really more so think the dislike feature should be used just in terms of, like, critiquing that specific video, not just like, oh, I hate the game you're playing. I don't really agree with that. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I personally am not one who really ever hits the dislike button. If I think that there's something that can be changed in someone's video, I'll leave a comment. Or if I feel like, okay, I like this, but I didn't like this, obviously I'll leave a comment. I'm one of those people. I comment on a lot of videos just because, I don't know, that's just the way I am. And I know, like, for me as a person, getting a dislike on my video actually affects me very significantly. I get, like, a huge sense of euphoria when I see, like, oh, I gained this many subscribers, or, XYZ. My channel's expanding, and it's really cool. It just makes you feel good, because then it shows that, like, the hard work that I put into my videos, people actually genuinely appreciate it, and they really like the content I'm putting out. All right, I got a full inventory now. Gotta pick up my cannon, kill this one. But yeah, so, like, it just makes you feel really good when you see all that on your video. But yeah, like I said, if you see something that's not what you're used to on this channel, don't just go and instantly just dislike it and hate it. But if you see something that, if you watch a RuneScape video or one of my Port of God series and you don't like it, or there's something you don't like specifically about it, then tell me, and I can do my best to change it for the next time, so that it's not like that every time. Because if you guys don't tell me, I will never know how to change it, and I don't want to lose subscribers because of that. Let's see, I think this is Falador. Like, I don't want to lose subscribers because of that, but at the same time, it's just kind of complicated. There's nothing I can really do. This is either Falador or Varrock. I can never remember. Actually, this is Falador. But yeah, it's just it's a bit frustrating. But the last big topic I want to talk about in this video, Ironman account. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys know that I really like making accounts and things like that where I can track my progress, and I kind of, like, I know what I'm going for, I know what I want to do on the account, and etc., etc. So it would be kind of nice. I feel like an Ironman, like, thinking about it now, it's something that I used to kind of scoff at, because I was like, well, they don't need this specific mode, which I agree with, you don't. I personally don't think Ironmen need their own specific mode, but I think it would be really nice to do an account like that for someone like me who's constantly seeking progress and constantly wants to do things like that. It just might be something to do. So if you guys think you might be interested in videos like that for me, because, I mean, personally, I feel like I'm a decent commentator. I feel like my commentary is always relatively interesting, and I know some people prefer seeing, PK commentaries to progress videos, but I feel like it would be pretty damn entertaining for me to do something like that. I don't know, that's just me personally. I find, like, that's how I view myself, I guess. is this guy who's like, okay, you know, I could easily make videos. Okay, it is here. It's like I can make videos like that. I just want to make sure you guys would actually be like enjoying them, because obviously if you guys aren't going to enjoy the content, I'm not going to make it. I haven't done this puzzle in quite a long time. I think this one goes on top over here. But like, if people aren't going to enjoy it, I'm not going to make content like that. You know, like that just doesn't make sense to me. I I don't remember how this puzzle goes. Makes me feel stupid because I don't remember. I haven't had this clue in a long time. But yeah, so if you guys would be interested in seeing me make an Ironman account, then just feel free to leave a comment on this video. I guess if you are interested in progress videos, you're okay with the whole rambling thing, so you probably will have gotten this far in the video. But yeah, okay, I'm just going to cut out here because I got nothing else really to talk about. If you guys have any topics you're interested in, please feel free to comment them down below. Like, even if you're interested in things about real life, I can talk about that too. I don't mind. It's a vlog. I can talk about anything. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this, Casual Fridays, something I plan on doing every week. So peace out, guys, and feel free to leave some comments. I'll respond to every single comment as long as it's not something really fucking weird. But peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.